and gentlemen, welcome to Hero C Showcase. After a week break, we bring you the MiTH.Heroes, which is a Thai team, by the way, versus Mixed, a Southeast Asian team from all across Southeast Asia. Joining tonight is me, Babel, and joining me will be Ray as well. And I hope you guys enjoy our cast. So, Ray, we've talked about Mixed team, and a lot of people are actually wondering what's the roster like. So we got Hickey69, we got Lockdown, we also got a Max there. Max, who used to be playing on MiTH.Heroes side, is now joining on them as well. And if I'm not wrong, we also got Vashdog and Kasu. So,
Yep.
do you remember any of these?
All of them before.
All right.
Yeah, I have like at least 50 games with Hickey and Lockdown, at least.
Wow.
Yeah, so they're all very good players. So
Awesome.
I'm expecting a lot from them, but I don't think they have actually trained as a team.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a mixed invitational thrown out to them. So we would like to see how they're gonna fare today. But on the flip side, it's gonna be no CSM that's gonna join, and it's gonna be Cursed Hollow. We're going to ban out Illidan first. MiTH.Heroes will ban out the Val.
They're giving away Hammer if they do this.
I think they have to. I think it's not really an option, but getting 2 DPS banned out seemed very consistent. It's something that I think has been around for the last 3 to 4 weeks.
But usually it's among Vala, Illidan and Hammer. You ban 2, and if you first pick the last, but they are deciding to first pick Stitches this time.
Yep. And it seems like God tier support Uther will go to Heroes.
Okay. And MiTH is deciding. So you want us to take Hammer? No, we are refusing to take the Hammer. We will take the 2 best supports.
Yeah, which is also fair in terms of drafting. They get the Rhaegar Uther combo, which is fantastic.
Yep. So
For MiTH now, however, they can go for Hammer, but they need to get a good support as well.
yeah, they've already been denied the 2 best supports. So actually, right now they wouldn't really be in a rush to pick up any supports anymore. It's unlikely MiTH would pick a 3rd one. If they do pick a 3rd, it'll be a semi-support like Tyrande or Tessada that can contribute damage as well.
100% there. So Tyrande going for Mixed here. And
they're gonna snag the Tyrande.
I think it will have to be Hammer. Hammer is just too good. Or Nazeebo even. But Nazeebo, you don't have to pick it right now. And that's it. The next picking phase coming out from MiTH.Heroes will be circulating around the damage dealers. We'll see.
Actually,
maybe Lost Vikings even, I don't know.
I don't think the players of Mix are very big fans of Hammer, other than maybe Kazu that might play it quite often. The rest don't really play Hammer that much. Okay, they go Nazeebo.
Alright, that's fair. Nazeebo is fantastic on Cursed Hollow. There's a lot of crooks and cranny for you to hide away from most of that heroes that can actually stop you from channeling the Ravenous Spirit. But here we go, MiTH.Heroes. What do you think they're gonna pick right now?
Well, Hammer is still open. It's regarded as top pick in Western scene. So I would be surprised if they don't get her.
Oh yeah, we often forget that Hammer is a lady.
Yeah, and so they might want to pick up the tank right now, maybe.
I think picking up a tank is definitely legit here. But there's a lack of option. Probably gonna go for Muradin. That would be the best tank in that sense. We also forgot about Malfurion, by the way. So Malfurion is a pretty solid, sustained healer that Mix can look towards picking up for the next round. And also they decided to go with Tyrande because it's more of a chance for MiTH.Heroes to go for Tyrande as compared to the Malfurion.
I'm expecting an ETC here though.
Yep, ETC is fantastic as well. I met MiTH.Heroes in a pub match. I think it's a quick match. And we were completely destroyed by the ETC Tyrande combo that they used to pull. So it's really scary coming from them. It's like the moment the power slide hits you, you're gone. Tyrande follows up with the Lunar Flare and also the Hunter's mark there, and you're just dead.
Yeah, so them taking ETC here is good because it also denies it from Mixed. And they're going Rainer. I guess they really don't want to pick a Hammer into Tyrande Stitches.
Yeah, I think it doesn't really make sense at this point in time to have 2 vulnerable, far end damage dealers at this particular drafting stage. What they need is good healers. And they don't have good heals for now. Illidan has been banned out, so that's beside the point. Tassadar is also, half-ass healer. So I don't know how that's going to really work out there. But we got the Tassadar, we got Tyrande. Maybe they can, have some form of heal.
Tassadar, Tyrande is okay. If they can just go, they're going more offensive.
Okay, and it's going to be Thrall. Thrall is fantastic when you are acting like a spear for the rest of your team. Going in fact, split the team into 2 as well. So here we have MiTH.Heroes' last pick. It will have to be something a little bit more damagey, right?
Yeah, they definitely need damage right now.
Maybe they can contemplate Jaina, Feldstad, Tychus, I don't know, Zeratul even. Nova. Those are good picks.
Yep. All these are like generally tier 2 picks, but But tier 2 doesn't mean it's bad, you know, right? Tier
Yeah.
2 just means they are not immediately contested. But right now, because there's a lot of focus on bans on two heroes, then you'll find it hard to fill the gap.
Yeah, this is where you really need to have a wide selection of heroes to play well. And for sure, we're gonna see a damage dealer. The real question here is what's it gonna be like? It could be Asmodan, I don't know. Asmodan seems like it's not so good for Cursed Hall. I kinda like Asmodan a little bit more on Booty Bay. As in Blackheart Bay, Booty Bay. God.
Could really be anything. Probably on this map, I would say Faustet is the slightly better choice among the others. Especially you have a trial trying to run into your face. And with the layout of all the nooks and crannies in Curse.
Oh,
Okay, so they do decide go back for Hammer.
okay. Hammer is good. We've talked about the perks of Hammer before. Hammer, Rainer, that's going to be the main damage dealer as well. Rhaegar is going to make sure that your Hammer is going to stay alive half the fight. ETC is really good as a counter against Nazeebo. So for sure, this draft looks fantastic. It's going to be up to execution from Mixed part to see how they are going to overcome this hurdle.
Yeah. They
That's
do need
called
to
the
protect
ETC.
the Hammer though. They might want to either put the ETC or the Uter in front of Hammer to eat the hook.
Hit the hook, they say.
Yeah.
Alright, so we are going into game 1. By the way, once again, shout out to everyone watching. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Babel. With me today is Ray. Hope you guys enjoyed this coverage. It's really just friendly. We try and bring across in Southeast Asia, and it's going to be between MiTH.Heroes for tonight against Mixed. Mixed is not really, they're not really a team per se, like you mentioned. They are more like good players.
They are like I would say the pop stars of C.
Alright, yeah,
Yeah.
okay, that's fair. Pop Stars of C. Okay, maybe we should just call them Pop Stars. But by the way, the team name Mix was given to them by the Thai caster as well. The Max, who used to be on MiTH, play for MiTH.
It might be a bit of a grudge match. Vashdog used to be on MiTH as well.
Oh, okay. So ex-Smith versus Smith.
Okay.
I
so
thought
he-
it's no
he made it
CSM.
back.
Maybe the sub just, just
Who-
got subbed out.
Who is this fifth guy that we can't see? Should be R5.
It will have to be R5. Legendary Stitches. Some say the best Stitches in SEA, but I don't know, man.
Actually, I'm interested. Let's take a look who's playing what on. Okay, Kasu, Trial, Max, Tessada.
Lockdown's
Lockdown
offline.
does-
I don't know.
Lockdown Nazeebo,
Or maybe he's not my friend. Hickey as well.
Hickey.
Mm.
Wait, that means Vashdog is supposed to be playing. What did they have?
Vashdog.
Stitches.
Stitches, yeah.
Really?
I don't think this is the final lineup.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But it seems like we're going to wait for Loda to reconnect. He is disconnected, by the way. So, a little bit of history of MiTH. They so far have won a overwhelming amount of matches on Hero C Showcase. They won a total of, if I'm not wrong, 3 games back to back. And that's fantastic stats. They only lost to Singaporeans. That's No Breaks in Genium. And meanwhile, they were able to take down games across everyone else. And I think that's no mean feat there. Really, really good performance from MiTH. And we've seen them grow a lot. From the first week that we saw MiTH.Heroes, they were just a little bit confused back then. Getting completely outplayed by No Breaks, by Ingenium back in the day. They were not clear on the draft. They were, there were execution errors. They drafted Diablo. They drafted weird stuff. And now we see a different MiTH. This MiTH here looks very, very trained, very sharp. They act like a team finally, and it's some of the good pointers to note from MiTH. They really improved a lot.
Yeah, they've really settled down as a team and figure out like how the play style that they want to adapt to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's good. So on the flip side, the Popstars team is looking like it's definitely a little bit iffy right now, but I can reassure everyone that Hickey, Lockdown, these are well-known players in the quick match in Southeast Asia at
Okay,
least.
yeah, see, they switch it around again. Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much all of them can play all these heroes. So
I think they are really fantastic heroes and players. And if they can make a good team, then they will really contest against MiTH tonight. But we'll see. We'll see how it's going to end up. First map, Cursed Hollow. By the way, the rules is as such. We go with standard drafting on Stormcraft, which is like 1-2-2-2-1. And the teams will alternate between picking the maps. There are no hard and fast rule around picking maps, but generally teams normally don't pick the same map twice, whether you win or lose. So here we got the first map being picked by MiTH, and the third game will go back to MiTH, and they will alternate between first pick as well. So we're just waiting for Vash to be okay. Yep, it seems like they're all good to go right now. So game 1 gonna start real soon. And this is the Hero C Showcase. We got MiTH.Heroes versus Mixed. And we got you guys to thank for this. And I think this is gonna be exciting. So looking like it's gonna be a very, very interesting game already. In terms of draft, who do you think is having the slight advantage right now?
I like Mix's draft more because on MiTH side they have the 2 best healers, but other than that they have a good tank in ATC. But
Alright.
I'm not liking their damage department right there.
Okay, it's a little bit of buff these days. You're right. Maybe Thrall. So maybe that's where you can. But here we're gonna wait for, and would be Bank Belix onto Raynor, Loda onto ETC, as well as the icefrost onto the Sergeant Hammer, TNK on Rhaegar. Last but not least, no CSM actually is gonna fill in as well, and that is gonna be Uther. So R5 is not able to make it tonight. That's a little bit sad. On the raid team, we got Mixed, we got Max on the Tesla, Lockdown on Thrall, Kasu playing as the, I cannot see the guy, Tyrande, yeah that's right, Hickey playing as the Nazeebo. Last but not least, we also got Stitches being played by Vashdog. Alright, so good stuff. You can see the Owl Fly already. You can spot out. Loda also causes a bit of a dismount. And they're just going out for the top half of the map secure spot right now. Loda having a bit of lag issues. A little bit sad to see that. Hopefully he resolves that ASAP. Could be a bit of player-related issue, but hopefully he solves it. So far, do you think it's going to be good for them to play in the early... what is good for them to play in the early stage? Okay, here we go. Talent-wise, Death Ritual, Conjurer, Chew Your Food.
Okay, Pierce.
Pierce is not bad.
Okay, Charles going the Chain Lightning build, it seems.
Yeah, Chain Lightning Thrall is a little bit different from what I expect to see. But yeah, we also got Seasoned Marksman, right-click damage hammer. It seems like the ability damage hammer is kind of like phased out, right? You don't really see most people go for multiple mines. And it could be because of the Spider Mine,
The Spider Mine nerf,
nerf.
yeah. It's not really worth it anymore. Like, only 1 mine gets a knockback.
Yeah, that's a bit sad to see. Meanwhile, Hook will connect on TNK, and the stun will connect as well. Good synergy, but Hammer blasts them away, and they will not get a kill for now. There's also 2 healers there.
Yeah,
so
that's a good
no
arrow,
way.
but with 2 healers there, they won't get the kill. But it's good damage still.
Yeah,
Force out
good
some
job.
mana.
Oh, good stance again. Nice follow-up, but the heal's too much to bear.
One thing to note is that Chain Lightning Trial actually is really good in lane. It does like a lot of harassment damage.
Ooh, close hook there.
Yeah, just look at Lockdown. He's gonna just keep spamming the Chain Lightning and just like pressure them. And like, granted they have 2 healers, but this is costing them mana.
Yeah, and what I'm gonna tell you is that there's also mana issues coming out from Mixed side as well real soon. You could see that Lockdown is already dropping to below 40% mana right now. And although you could see the Hunter's Mark coming out quickly, the Lunar Flag connecting, but they are all gonna have mana issues on both sides in no time.
But mana isn't that bad because with this Chain Lightning talent, he gets some mana back when he hits targets that he chain.
Right, you're right. Generally, I think it's gonna be a little bit bad for MiTH as compared to not so good for Mix.
Yeah, because MiTH just has to eat it. They have no answer other than
They
hammer.
just have to
hammer
eat it.
attacks, yeah.
So here we go. More stuns. Thrusters being used already. No CSM in a good spot, but will pull back. Not gonna deal any damage. But really, this lane doesn't have damage. And
Okay, it's already past like 2 minutes 30 seconds. No one gonna rotate down for this. That's the 2 top laners are.
the Echo Paddle. It seems like we're gonna have to zoom out a bit. Should be okay. And they are gonna summon up the tribute real soon. Loda is in that area, and the Lunar Flag connects as well. And Hunter's Mark go down. A bit of the Sonic Storm. The hook will not connect. Nice side step by Loda there. He knows exactly what's going on. And they are not able to pick up a kill, but Kazu is in good position for channeling right now. No one in the vicinity. I think it is going to Mixed.
Yep. Yeah, MiTH were like fully willing to give out the tribute. They were just like wasting as much time as they could because they still have soakers in each of the other lanes.
Yep, you're right.
Yeah. So they're just trying to buy time and get a little bit of XP lead.
I think they caught up a bit, right?
Yeah.
Back then you could see that the Tassadar went to the tribute spawning spot, and that was a bit of a lost EXP on the side of Mix, but very even match so far. Both sides level 7, and you also can see that the Bruiser camp getting challenged right now by the blue team. Lockdown is in that area, and the stun will not connect. Chain Lightning goes down, but not enough for a kill. Seems like they're going to snatch this away. They do so beautifully. And the backup is also in the place right now. No CSM coming from behind. icefrost getting reeled in as well. Loda in a good spot. Great heals coming out. They want to go for the stitches, but that is not a prime target. That's a Loda is in fact dropping very low, but the hammer will go down first. Loda goes down second. Lockdown now in a good spot again to kill CSM, or rather no CSM. And it will seem like the Uther will go down as well. 3 kills down already on the blue team side. The hook will not connect, a bit off the tangent there, but Bank of Balix is taking a bit of damage coming from the Thrall. They will all pull back right now.
Yeah, there was a great steal, and then like even greater like convergence on the camp after they saw that MiTH wanted to try to fight the Knights there. But they converged on them from like all directions, and there was like, you know, they already expended most heals. Hammer just went down.
And it would seem like the consequence of that is 1 full level advantage for Mixed right now. Loda guarding the tribute here should be okay. A little bit of animation lag there, but it seems like Kasu is going to be alright as well. The totem gets destroyed. Vashdog in that area. They are going to have a bit of a good spot real soon. Hickey channeling up right now. Hickey, no cancellation yet. No cancellation yet. The hook is going to connect, and it's going to be fine, but the tribute will go to the raid team right now. And zombie walls coming out. Loda in a bit of a trouble, that said. They're also going to try and pull back. The raid team has got no damage at this point in time, but they're not able to get any kill. Lockdown is just too far back playing with Sergeant Hammer there. So I think they are waiting for level 10, and the next tribute will be played around level 10.
Yeah, it was really important for MiTH that they pulled back there. If they engage and if they lost one hero, Mixed will have immediately hit level 10 and they'll lose everyone else. So it was good that they pulled back.
Good awareness on the level there.
Yeah.
They are currently 1 level down because of a bit of a issue with the team fight earlier. Hope they soak up the EXP real soon. Sundering connects. icefrost gets stunned. May not run away. Hopefully gets up, but a hook connects and he goes down quickly. What a turn of event.
Yeah, no chance there.
Perfect execution coming up from Mixed. And this is why we say that MiTH, or rather Mixed here, is definitely in a good spot to contest against MiTH.Heroes for tonight. But we're gonna see the gate go down as well. I don't know, is there anything different about the talent this time around?
Talent-wise, okay, Tirande took True Shot Aura, which I'm not sure it's that good in this lineup. You have like the Trial, Wind Fury, and Archon right click, but that's about it. So it's okay. It's always a great talent, but probably not as useful.
Alright, we are going in for the 3rd tribute right now on the first game. Ravenous Spirit coming out quickly. Bango Balix is not going to survive that one there. But no trouble at all. It seems like ETC is going to go from behind. And it would also mean that Loda is going to be fine. No CSM taking a bit of damage as the Uther. And again, the Sentinel coming out against icefrost. Everyone taking damage, and it seems like the tribute is going to the raid team. That is going to be the first curse for them all. So far, looks like blue team is not able to contest at all. Lockdown, by the way, wasn't even in the team fight.
Yep. They really have like very. The thing is with MiTH's damage is not bursty. There's like almost no burst damage on their side.
Yep.
And so, like no burst damage against a Tessera. Like during combat, Tessera's shield is the most so-called damage prevention per second compared to any other heal.
Easy kill on the Thrall there, by the way.
Yeah, just easy pick off an arrow on icefrost.
icefrost dropping. Vashdog not in position for a hook. Misses the one on the Rainer. And it seems like the curse is going away in just about 15 seconds right now. Down goes the tower on the mid lane as well. Top lane, Nazebo doing whatever he can. Hickey there pushing very hard. And on the flip side, everything seems like it's set for sunset right now. Everything is going to pull back. Alright, so they disengage, and at the end of that, look at what Raid Team has accomplished. I think top lane completely erased off the map. Mid lane fort still standing, so is the healing well. Bottom lane also gone and erased off the map. They stand at a 2-level advantage still. And blue team now going in for a potential boss. Would seem like Lockdown is in position. TNK getting stunned. Rhaegar needs some help right now. Loda is in the vicinity as well, but they are all going to pull back. Hickey is in that spot. They will give up the golem. Sentinel connects on 2. Vashdog looking for a hook. May just get it. No, it's too short. No fishing hook yet.
Yep, no fishing hook to secure the hook, but they deny the boss. And are they gonna take it for themselves? Probably not. Just zoning them out from this.
Yep, more Sentinels coming out. Lockdown in a pretty good spot again to engage. The hook will connect on TNK. Sundering not being used right now, but there goes the Sundering. Everyone gets slammed to one side, but no damage whatsoever. Starfall comes down, and also Revenant Spirit. ETC not in position for stage dive. Vashdog zoning them out. TNK taking damage. Loda dropping very low as well, but there goes the Divine Storm, and here comes the stage dive. Kasu might be primary target. No CSM doesn't fall. Icefrost is still alive. Kasu might go down. Loda, nope. Loda going down first. No CSM gonna be okay. The whole team gonna pull back. The heals is just simply not enough.
Yeah, well, the heals were pretty good actually. Heals kept them alive, but like they just couldn't get enough damage done in that time. You know, they got people low, but like they have no burst. So like Bang could have secured the kill, or nothing was Kazu, but he needed to stay in there for like another 6 seconds probably, and that would have cost him his life as well. So it was like not worth it at all.
You're right.
Yeah. So he decided to pull back, but they don't get the kill, and they lose Lauda because Lauda's already deep in the lines.
Seems like the Bruiser Camp also going to the raid team. And the Tribute is going to spawn right now. So we got a boss pushing the bottom lane. We got the Bruiser Camp pushing the mid lane. This is going to be easy Tribute for the raid team. No stage dive as well.
Yeah, the game is starting to snowball a bit. It's like 2 level advantage. So 1 talent up.
Yeah, meanwhile, blue team struggling to defend right now. Bank in a pretty good area to go for the top lane. Siege Golems there, but will not be able to contest the Tribute. So far, we are looking at 4 Tributes in favor for Mixed, and none of it, Tribute actually went to MiTH.Heroes. TNK, Bank, they are going for the Siege Camp as expected. And Sentinel will not spot them out, but they're going for the boss again from the raid team.
Hein, you want to try to catch up.
Oh, hold that thought. Vashdog goes in. Putri Ball not connecting much here. We're also going to see the healing totem being used here, and Vashdog dropping the below 50%. Sundering comes out as well. Nothing to stop Nazebo. Loda goes in. Great stun there. Forcing the disengage. No CSM goes in for the Divine Storm. Too slow. icefrost also going to go down as well. And it's going to be a 3-man down on the blue team. Raid team going really strong right now. Mix still chasing them. May not catch anyone, but they want to get the top lane towers right now. Loda asking for ending already, conceding the match even.
Yeah, it's really over. Lauda did a good job to cancel the Revenants like within like under 2 seconds, but the damage was already done. And okay, we're having a replay coming up now.
Right, so let's go.
Yeah, alright, see. So yeah, they get the decent initiation. There's gonna be an arrow on 2. Yeah, Luna Flare on 2, yeah, right here. Okay, and here comes the Sundering. Sundering into Ravenous, and then like, oh, look at all the damage. And Lauda, okay, Lauda cancel it, but immediately dies, pays for it. Nox CSM goes in also to use his Divine Storm, but everyone, see, look at everyone's health, they're all just way too low from like just the initial burst from the Sundering and like the 2 seconds of Ravenous. You know, they can't keep up from this, and they in comparison, the amount of damage that they did back in that time frame was like probably less than a quarter of what they received, so it's just not comparable at all.
And it seems like MiTH was just a fake CC, as we call, fake concede. Sundering picks one off, and the stun from Hickey will connect, not from Hickey, from Kasu, will connect really well as well. So they are just pushing the lane as much as they can. They call for the end already. Seems like they're going to pull back, however. So the game's still not done, but we could see that MiTH has started to give up already.
Yeah, it's pretty much all but over.
Yep. And free tribute, everything's kind of done. In this instance, Ray, would you say that the drop was the main reason why they're not doing so well? 1,000 damage on the Sentinel, by the way.
Yeah, that's the Sentinel spec. Yeah, he took the Ranger. Yeah, and that was a really long range. That
was a hell of a shot, man. He shot all the way from here. And maybe he's going to connect on someone else as well. Nope, we're not going to see those damage there.
Well, okay, regarding the draft, I don't like the Rainer pick, because it just offers too little. When you're going up against a Nazebo, which damage at the start of the team fights, that Rainer needs a lot of time. Like basically Rainer needs to be shooting somebody throughout the entire fight
Yep.
to make up, to be equivalent to a Revenant Spirit.
Great hook on icefrost. He gets reeled in. Great stun as well. Those steals from nOcsm doing whatever they can. Here comes the stage dive, a bit too slow. nOcsm with that stun, but it's still gonna go down. Meanwhile, Loda goes in, cancels Revenant Spirit at its tail end there. Kasu still goes down for a little bit more extra damage, but still not gonna die. Bango Belix on the flip side might just go down here. The hook will connect, and he goes down. That's it. Fishing hook talent is just a little bit too good, but it seems like he just didn't go for that one there. He went for Pulverize, which is still fair.
Loda and Max just trolling with the B spam.
Yeah, right. Seems like a one-on-one. Loda and a the owl there. Not fair.
You want to one-on-one me?
Archon sick as well.
Yeah.
Loda in a good spot. Loda. He's just trolling right now. He's gonna die. There you go. All right, we're gonna look at a replay. So this is what happened previously, as you can see.
Okay, it's a good hook. Okay, then like immediate Ravenous just for icefrost, like nOcsm thought about it. He thought about going in for the Divine Storm, but it's like no, I can't,
And he dropped.
Lauda comes in to cancel the Ravenous, but it's like that's only at the end of it, and like he already did his damage.
Everyone there was
everyone just gets picked off.
more or less punished in that sense. Curse is gonna go down. Bang gets stunned, by the way, by Tyrande. And they're all going to try and pull a little bit back, but nope. It seems like Vashdog pops Butcher Ball, goes in, TNK gets walled out, Zombie Wall missing. No problems there, but icefrost gets a real hook in as well. And also going to see the Lunar Flare connecting there quickly. Here comes the extra Divine Storm, but nothing really getting done here on the flip side. And no damage. icefrost doing whatever he can to push away the Testadar. Here comes Revenant Spirit, and that's going to do a lot of work against icefrost. icefrost going to go down. Loda is gonna try and wall them out, but the game is done, and it seems like Mixed is taking off game one. Pretty standard game we have there.
I think the draft itself wasn't that bad. It's more like the draft order.
Okay.
Yeah, because they first pick Stitches. Okay. Then they decide to respond. MiTH decides to respond with a double support pick. I can understand their thought process. We're gonna take the two best supports. Like you're just gonna have to choose from tier 2.
Yep.
The problem is tier 2 supports right now are almost as good as tier 1.
Yeah.
So it's no big loss, and you didn't secure much for yourself. Like okay, it's not like they first pick an Illidan and you want to take away the Rhaegar. That is meaningful. But you take away Uta Rhaegar from Stitches.
Stitches, which is also went the tanky build as well. And we got
pretty much any healer can support Stitch as well. So
right.
you didn't really deny anything with those two picks. You secured 2 healers for yourself, but you did not secure good damage for yourself.
Right, and if you look at the draft order here as well, they pick up Nazeebo really early. So that is the main strategy coming from Mix. There's a lot of crooks and cranny, like we mentioned.
Yep.
A lot of good pockets for Ravenous Spirit. ETC, although, is really good in terms of cancelling Nazeebo, but it's really response time. The moment Ravenous goes out, you need to channel up the stage dive. It is the only way you're going to try and box out and cancel the Ravenous Spirit. If not, your team's going to take a lot of damage. And by the time you jump in fact, they're going to be too far away from you.
Yep.
There is not enough sustained healing here. You got burst heals all year round, but there is no Malfurion. There's no Tranquility. Oh, sorry, I mean, is it Tranquility? Yeah, it's Tranquility. So there is no Tranquility. There's no sustained healing on that level. And that's why you are not able to stay in a team fight for as long as you want.
Yeah, Mix did a good job with taking the Nazeebo after they saw the double healer pick because, like, they have Stitches, and they have Stitches, and they pick Tyrande as well. So they're like, pick Hammer if you want, Like it's not really ideal to pick Hammer into a Stitches and a Tyrande, although that wasn't really the main reason why they lost, but still, Mix were not really. I don't think they were really afraid of a Hammer pick.
Right.
And so they just take Nazeebo away. They take Tyrande away.
Okay.
And like, what supports do you have left? Okay, so they probably expected maybe a Faustet, a Tychus.
But no, it's Raynor.
But MiTH didn't go for either. I would have probably like either of those more.
Yep.
Yeah, rather than Raynor, which really didn't offer much.
Pilled in comparison the whole game, in fact, was not able to get much of any takedowns even. But that said, hope you guys enjoyed that cast. We'll be back again with Game 2 between MiTH.Heroes and Mixed, so don't go anywhere. See you guys soon. bring you the second game between MiTH.Heroes as well as Mixed. My name is Bebo. Joining me tonight is Ray. Hope you guys enjoy our cast, and thank you for tuning into this channel. So first game went to Mixed. It was a very questionable Rainer draft that didn't pay off. And right now we have MiTH.Heroes with the first pick. Do you think they're going to still ban out the same heroes?
Well, it depends on their game plan, Generally, first ban, okay, they ban Illidan, which means they don't want to go for Illidan. They probably expect a counter Vala or Hammer ban, and they'll take the remaining one.
All right. But before we go on, ladies and gentlemen, this is a best of 5. This is game 2, and the map has been picked by Mixed. It will be Dragonshire. So we got Mixed now with 1 ban. Let's go into the draft screen. Effectively, the drafting has started. MiTH.Heroes does ban the Illidan, like you mentioned. So that means they're not looking for much of a jump potential. Illidan is fantastic on Dragonshire. I think that we've seen MiTH.Heroes or maybe even Arsenic EXT, which was the other team that played. No, sorry, it's actually Hot Boys. Hot Boys, the Filipino team, played against MiTH, and the Illidan was doing a fantastic job. But unfortunately, it was just not enough. Normally, Illidan comes with Rhaegar, and that's where, great support is important for Illidan. But here, Mixed is going to have a few options to ban, and it's going to be Uther. So they're going to have both Vala and Hammer available for pick for this game.
Okay.
Vala first pick, please. It has to be Vala. Vala is too precious to give to your opponent in this instance. Let's see.
Yeah,
Do you think it's going to be Vala?
It should be Vala. Unless they have info that they know that Mix will play Hammer, then generally you would prioritize Hammer over Vala. But okay, yeah, Vala's probably a better comfort pick for them.
All right, so it's going to be Vala for MiTH.Heroes.
I actually don't think Mix will take the Hammer. They might leave it open again.
All right, but like what I was about to say, Vala, one of the most consistent damage dealer in his entire game. A very good range damage. Ever since Kerrigan got nerfed, Kerrigan got dropped a little bit too much, and that, reduced the viability of the amount of damage dealer. They are going for Stitches first. You predict no Hammer? I think they might go Tyrande. I don't know.
It's possible. Yeah,
Tyrande would be interesting.
they really like the Stitches pick. MiTH might want to consider Stitches ban in future games.
Against Mixed? Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
I think Stitches is a bit too OP right now. Very, very tanky, viable talents. You got Pulverize, and that stun actually cancels Nazeebo's, Revenant Spirit. That slam. But we'll see. 5 seconds left before they go into extra time here. Well, I'm not expecting them to go with another tank, so for sure they're going to go for dual support comp. That's one of the most, picked up composition. 2 support heroes, 1 tank, 2 damage dealer. A very, very strong, consistent lineup, in fact, or composition.
But Mix is like they're all aggressive players. They are.
Do you know they are personally aggressive or in-game aggressive?
Nah, they just play aggressively.
Oh, they pick Hammer.
Okay, yeah, they're gonna take Hammer.
Okay, so it's Hammer, it's Stitches. Hammer is very good in securing 1 lane, I think, on Dragonshire. We'll see what MiTH.Heroes is going to pick here. No Uther, that has been banned. So I would definitely want to snatch Rhaegar like right now. I think Rhaegar is fantastic. Rhaegar Malfurion even. But no, it's going to be Tyrande. Yeah. Okay, if it's Tyrande, maybe they like ETC as well, but they don't have to pick ETC right now. I would want to see that, a potential heal. Healers are a little bit left out right now.
Actually, given their problems last game, I think they would
go for more damage.
I would like it if they go for damage first.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
There's plenty of tanks. There's plenty of supports to pick. You won't run out of options.
In terms of damage, who do you think they should go for?
With the lineup they have.
Kerrigan? Nova?
No. Okay, they go Brightwing.
Ooh, Brightwing.
It's hard to say.
Mobility.
It depends on how they want to engage the hammer.
Yeah.
The hammer comp. They could go full out high engage. They could pick a Tyrael or something later. And
wow.
Yeah, but I don't think they'll do that.
Well, Brightwing provides a lot of different things for this map. There's the mobility. They might want to play around the Dragon Knight, which is a valid play. I've seen some teams, decide that it's a really good strategy to just deny Dragon Knight and stay in lane, soak EXP, push, get those towers, and that really gets them the first level 10, which in turn gives them the Dragon Knight. That may not be MiTH case for today.
Yeah, that playstyle will really favor the Hammer team. So
Yeah.
yeah, it won't be in MiTH favor if they want to play like
So
that.
they lose out on ETC. It's actually dual tank, which means the Stitches might go damage.
Yeah, if it's dual tank, yeah, you can expect the full slam build from Stitches.
Yeah, I am expecting Malfurion. I think Malfurion is one of the better healers in this instance. They need a healer right now.
Pretty much any healer is okay for them. Malfurion, Rhaegar, Uther, all
Oh yeah, Rhaegar is still
yeah,
alive. Wow.
all three will work fine for them.
Uther has been banned, so they go for
Oh, sorry,
Tessadar.
yeah, Tesla.
Good in split lane, not so good in team fight.
Tesla's okay.
Well, but then again, the argument could be that we got so much health that we don't even need to heal much. And ETC heals
If
himself.
they take a Tesla down now, I think it's more of a deny pick, and they intend to pick a healer for their last pick later on.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good read there. So for MiTH.Heroes, they got 2 supports already. Okay, 1.5. Maybe. But I don't know, man.
Okay,
Brightwing.
the issue on MiTH.Heroes lineup now is
Mhm.
that okay, they go Diablo. Okay, before I go to Diablo, the issue on MiTH.Heroes lineup now is that they have no anti-burst heals. Their heals are all like small
Yeah, a
heals.
little bit
Yeah.
small
Yeah,
heal.
Tivante's
Mhm.
heal is small, Brightwing heal is small. You know, Brightwing heals a lot over time, but nothing much when you get jumped on.
I think they need Rhaegar.
No, I don't think so. If they go Rhaegar, they really lack for damage. So I think taking away Tesla was a very good decision, because Tesla would give MiTH what they really need, which is you know, additional damage
Yeah.
as well as burst prevention.
Okay.
Yeah. They're going
Oh,
back for the Rainer again.
it's Rainer again. MiTH is in a bit of a trouble right now. Rainer underperformed for the first game. In case you just joined us, you're wondering why we're sighing at a Rainer pick. That's the main reason. It didn't work for them in the first game. I hope it's different. But Diablo, you were mentioning a bit
Okay,
about Diablo.
if the Diablo and the Tyrande play well, they can create enough space for the Rainer to do his work. As well, and also because this time the Rainer has a Vala to back him up. So
May not be so bad.
yeah, it might not be so bad, but I think the Diablo Tyrande pair has to play very well.
We'll see. We'll see. Diablo, Tyrande looks very, very interesting composition. MiTH has been known to be very mechanically inclined. The teamwork is kind of flawless. But here, what do you think Mix is going to go for? Rhaegar, Malfurion?
Yeah, I would say Rhaegar or Malfurion. Either one is okay.
Well, they got that Archon for a bit of extra damage. That right-click damage. That's not bad. But no, more damage.
Kerrigan.
Oh,
It's the Hickey69 Kerrigan.
it's the Hickey Kerrigan.
The currently, in my opinion, best Kerrigan in C.
Hickey69 Kerrigan.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see.
With the departure of Golin, you know.
With the departure of Golin. Bye, Golin. But yeah, we got Kerrigan. Most probably going to be played by Hickey69, like you mentioned.
It could be Lockdown, because Lockdown also plays plays a
Kerrigan.
very
You're right,
very
you're right.
good Kerrigan.
You're
Yeah.
right.
So
But I would like to see Hickey on that Kerrigan, like
Yeah.
you mentioned. I'm a little bit concerned. They don't really have good sustainability in that sense. Whoa, what happened to the screen? Oh, okay. My bad. I changed it. So we have a few options here. They don't really have support in that sense, but I will not be too worried about that if I'm mixed, because the MiTH.Heroes, they also don't really have burst. So maybe it's not that bad, and you have the Tessadar for worst case scenario shield. It's not like MiTH has got AoE damage, and that's where it's not looking like it's very different.
yeah, but Mix have a very aggressive front line with. Okay, you're gonna have ETC just walking into you, and if you don't back off, you're gonna eat a body slide.
All right, power slide.
Yeah, power slide, and Kerrigan's coming up to you, and like
Kerrigan's coming out to you. Makes
Yeah.
multiple Kerrigan.
Kerrigan is coming up to you,
Kerrigan.
and like, you know, she has a threat of the Ravage, the combo anytime.
Yeah, correct. Ravage,
Yeah.
Impaling Blade, and Permagrabs.
And just behind them there's a Stitches, you know, just waiting to hook you. So there's a lot of things for you to dodge, and it's gonna be like really hard. I don't think the Diablo alone cannot help you zone out that three people. You know,
You're right.
He can take care of one, maybe two for you with the Tyrande support, but he might get caught himself. He might get blown out himself. Yep.
But Diablo is inherently a bit more tanky, which is why Tesla would have been fantastic, but they don't
Correct.
have that.
Yeah, but because of their small heals,
All right.
they could blow up. They could blow up the Diablo.
You're right. You're right.
If they want to, yeah. So I mean, they can say that okay, they can fake that they're going to go for the Reyna or Vala. The Reyna or Vala, they're afraid. They play back. They jump the Diablo. Now no one's in position to help Diablo. Diablo's gone.
Yeah, and I think that they can start by picking small victories. You know, small pickoffs,
Yeah.
and generally just move in the right direction, and then bam, you're gonna have a really, really good game for Mixed.
I
But
think map movement is gonna be quite crucial for both teams on this.
definitely.
Yeah. But MiTH have the sort of slight advantage because they, if you rotate away from Hammer's lane, Hammer just takes the towers, takes the fort.
Right?
Right. So it puts pressure on the team to defend, and then, if you defend, then Hammer, he can just either stay there with teammates to back him up, or they can back off and they can take mercs.
Right. I think in the early game, it's pretty clear that we got Mixed in a pretty good spot. For MiTH.Heroes, it's not that bad. They got 2 heals, they got mobility. So it's going to be up to them to play around the Dragon Knight. I hope they get the first Dragon Knight. If they do, they should be in a good advantage. That's it. Game 2 is going to start right now. And on the blue team is Mixed. We got Kasu on the DTC, Hickey69 on the Carrigan, Vashdog on the Chef, Stitches looking really good. Gonna cook up a stomp today. A Lockdown playing as the Sergeant Hammer, last but not least, Max playing as the skinless Tassadar. Yes, I'm gonna discriminate, say he's skinless. On the raid team, we also got, I think it's MiTH.Heroes, that's right, Loda playing as the Vala. We got R5, he's finally here, and he's playing as the Diablo. TNK onto the Tyrande. We also got Bangobelix on Raider, last but not least, Brightwing being played by nOcsm. So who did they sub out? Question, answer. icefrost.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. The D has been used. Oracle, in fact. It gives good vision. The whole team is moving as 5. They're going to take out the classic Healing Well. This is the Hammer advantage. But there goes the stun, and the we're also going to see a bit of the armor getting broken out quickly. Unfortunately, this is not Stitches. If it's R5 on the Stitches, would have been an easy pick-off there onto the Sergeant Hammer.
Yeah, that's a bit of a cheeky play there. Didn't really accomplish much.
Well, I'll say that he got about like 40% of the Healing Well, which is nothing.
It doesn't matter until it's dead.
Exactly. So here we have 50 seconds into the game. Let's check the talent build. We got pretty standard stuff, and it is going to be a Slam Stitches right now. Hold that taut. There goes the Overpower quickly. Lockdown. No, the stun doesn't connect there, unfortunately. And the whole team going to try and pull back. Great Impaling Blade to try and disengage on Bangobelix, the Rainer. Back to the talent. Sweeping Grass. I think Sweeping Grass is pretty good. God, okay, this is actually Ranger's Mark.
Yeah, Ranger's Mark. Yeah, this is okay. A lot of people are starting to take this more. You pick this talent when you want to like run heavy ganks, and which is what they should be doing with Diablo.
Right. We also got Rancor, which is standard. Arcane Precision, that's no need there. Okay, tanky Diablo, that's good. Seasoned Marksman as well. So blue team in a good spot right now to go for the Dragon Knight. Top getting contested. Kasu going down. Vala goes back up to channel up the shrine so they don't lose the DK.
Kasu makes it out.
Kazu's going to be fine as well.
And meanwhile, on bottom lane, this is the problem.
Yeah, this is why Hammer is so good in this map. You know, he makes sure that he pushes the lane so well that the moment you rotate away, you're going to lose a tower. And when you lose a tower, you're not going to get an early level 10.
And what's Reyna going to do?
And plus, he's actually got that Tassadar around. Hickey. Hickey getting overpowered right now. Hickey might get a bit of the charge.
Oh, but
Shadow
Tassadar
charge.
OP.
Ooh, but look at that. Great Impaling Blade. And a hook as well from Vashdog. Ravage going in onto Diablo. Diablo getting killed up by Bribing already. Meanwhile, Lockdown going for the second tower. The first one not dead yet, but going to hit a second one. That's a very interesting position. Bangobelix forced to pop back home right now. That's precious time lost. ETC with the face melt against Loda. Not much being accomplished down south. Tower goes down, and it seems like blue team has got a bit of extra EXP advantage right now. Sentinel, well, doesn't connect on much. And here goes the Overpower onto Lockdown. He gets shield. R5 gets a bit of a position problem. Might not get out. Primal grabs, Impaling Blade will connect. Hickey pulls it up perfectly. Lockdown with the thrusters. R5, Shadow Charge out there, but not going to get a kill. R5 might go down, and he goes down indeed.
That that was like a bit of a miscommunication. Like TNK just used his arrow like 3 seconds before that. So R5 went in, Shadow Charge, overpower into nothing, and there's a full Tesla shield on Hammer.
Right.
Yeah. Plus there was no one else around, so there's like 2 of them trying to engage on Hammer with 2 people there to support him. Not sure that's the best call.
I agree. I don't think that's a very good call, but that's it. We are gonna have the blue team with the Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Bibo, joined with it is Ray. We do apologize for the stream issues, but now we're back live, and we hope you guys, if you still have any issues, please let us know via the Twitch chat, and we'll be monitoring your chat as well. That said, we're now going into Game 3, and that's between MiTH.Heroes and Mixed. Mixed so far with 2-0. If they do win this one, we're done for the showcase for tonight. And this map is being picked by MiTH.Heroes. It's Black Hearts Bay. So that means we may see Asmodan, we may not see Asmodan, I'm not sure, but I really do hope to see that. What's interesting is that Mixed had the first pick, they banned Illidan, but MiTH.Heroes banned Stitches.
Yep.
So that's different. And you do see a Zagara, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, Zagara is back in action. We got a ETC, Tyrande, Zagara on Mixed, MiTH.Heroes now with the next pick, but they do have the Vala, a Rhaegar. What do you think they're going to go for next?
Vala Rhaegar. Well, do they want to try for the hammer again? Actually, they might want to get the Tessadar.
Well, so far, I think that the combo with ETC and Tyrande is fantastic on MiTH.Heroes, but they are not able to use that. That's a bit sad. Hammer is really a problem, and I think it's about time that they pick that one up. I think they had Hammer for the first game, right? Was it?
Yes, they did.
They had Hammer for the first
yeah,
game.
the hammer Reina,
but
which didn't go well.
Yeah, didn't went well, and it effectively is causing a lot of confidence issue in the team right now. Also, I think that they were swapping players in and out.
Yeah.
So maybe they're not so stable as we think they are. But we got Vala, we got Rhaegar. Seems very stable right now. I hope they don't screw up here. No Stitches. ETC has been picked. They definitely need a tank. They go for Uther. That's fair. Uther, Rhaegar, great heal. Best heal composition so far. Let's see. What kind of a tank do you think they'll go for? I know they're not going to pick it now, but what do you think they should go for? Sonya? Maybe? I don't know. Muradin?
I would have to say, well, right, with Tyrande taken away, probably don't want Diablo anymore. They could still go Diablo if R5 is confident. But Muradin probably.
Muradin, yeah. That's the last pick, but we need another damage dealer right now. It could be Nova, it could be Zeratul. You know, I think in the Western scene they've been talking about playing a lot of Zeratul with those 4 bombs right now, very strong. But nope, it's going to be Hammer, so still damage.
Okay.
This time around, great positioning. I think that they just need a guy to really zone them out. Muradin's going to be fantastic for the job. Mixed has got Zagara, so that's a little bit dangerous. And if Zagara into Mosh Pit, that could be disastrous.
Okay, but now Nazeebo is open.
Yeah, I was thinking if MiTH.Heroes goes Nazeebo, it would be fantastic because he got that Divine Storm, we got Nazeebo to work with. But Hammer is still fine. You don't have to commit so much of a support onto Hammer. I think Hammer should be fine by herself. But for Mix, that leaves a lot of options available. You could be going into a potential Devouring Maw, into a Revenant Spirit, into Mosh Pit, into Starfall, into Kiss Your Mom because you're gone for good, and I don't know what's going on anymore. But Mixed is in a really good spot right now. They got a lot of good valid picks. But they need heals as well, so I would love to see Malfurion, please.
Actually, I'm thinking Nazeebo Tessadar.
That's fine as well. Tessadar has got anti-burst mechanic, like you mentioned, and that will help Nazeebo a lot. For Malfurion, the main reason why I like to see him is because he has got a lot of good sustained healing. And I think you might be right here.
Yeah, Tessadar.
Maybe we might just see Nazeebo. Very valid pick. Or maybe even just the Kerrigan again.
Yeah. They can really go anything for the last year. They can go Nazeebo. They can even go the Trial again.
Thrall, yeah.
If they want to.
Thrall would be really interesting. But Thrall don't really work well with Zagara. Unless you're talking about Nidra's Kennel, then it's different. The Nidra's Womb is gonna really help Zagara with split push, which could be effective in this map, but if you have Sundering on Thrall and you go for the Devouring Maw, I don't know. It's too execution reliant and I don't like that.
Yeah,
bad positioning, you're in a lot of trouble.
I
So
think Nazeebo would be the ideal here.
let's hope we go for Nazeebo. That would be fantastic. Nazeebo being picked by Mix. By the way, it's a bit cold here, in case you're wondering why we're shivering. But yeah. Let's see. Yes, it's the Nazeebo. Fantastic.
Yep.
You know, we can actually go for lottery numbers next. Ray, I think we might have a pretty good chance. Out of how many options are there? I think there's more than 30. Actually, there's 20. Alright, maybe not good enough, but last pick for MiTH.Heroes has to be a tank. That tank, we're betting to be Muradin.
Diablo.
But it is Diablo. That's fine. Diablo is good, but like you said, there is no combo right now. The only possible composition would be Diablo into, I don't know, maybe Divine Storm into APOC. But even then, that's not fantastic. Divine Storm into Lightning Breath, which would still be not fantastic.
He should definitely be picking APOC this game with Nazibo on the other side. So
That makes a lot of sense. You're right. Divine Storm, APOC, APOC against Nazeebo. Fantastic auto counter. They may not be sufficient damage on Mix, but they still have the Archon Tassadar. They still have that Tyrande. They still got the ETC. Doing a lot of box and mechanic. ETC actually packs quite a fair bit of punch with Echo Pedal.
Yep.
And a lot of stuff as well. So yeah, we're both folding our arms because it's kind of cool. But yeah, that's it. Let's not check my Skype. Let's check this one. All right, so they are going in. Oh, I think SG Community asking. Alright, so letting them know that the stream is back live. We did have a bit of streaming issues. We do apologize for that, but seems like we lost internet connection for no apparent reason. Now we're finally back up, so very happy to have that. And I'm just telling them that we are ready to go. In terms of player, I think who's playing it is this guy here. I don't know what's that.
Loda.
Okay, we got R5, we got Loda. Yeah, we got
Loda Hammer, yeah.
Loda, we got nOcsm, we got TNK. I really like the IGN nOcsm. I don't know. It just gives me so much freedom. I don't know. It's an army thing. Since I mentioned that.
Yes.
All right. So CSM stands for
I know
Company
what
Sergeant
you're-
Major. Everyone in SG would understand the feeling of no CSM. So a lot of people like that. You cannot complain. All right. So here we have potential 9 out of 10 being ready. A Lockdown, effectively going to play Zagara. And Hickey onto what seems like the Nazeebo. Kasu will be playing as the Tyrande. Vashdog onto support Tassadar as usual. But so far, Mix has been doing very well. Alright, do you think Mix can actually stand up against, Ingenium, no breaks, given the fact that they may actually win games against MiTH like 3-0 today?
Definitely. Actually, in quick matches, majority of the times that no breaks loses quick matches, because they do have like around a 90% win rate.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
So, but of those losses,
Mm-hmm.
most of the losses are to Hickey and Lockdown.
Hickey and Lockdown. By the way, Hickey is a Thai player. So if you
Yes.
reside in Thailand, please go look for Hickey. He still is not picked up by any team yet. A Lockdown. And I think, what's the other guy? Vash, is it? Or Kazu? I don't know. Kazu and Lockdown. They're both Singaporean.
Lockdown Singapore? I don't
That's
think
what that's what Bang is telling me.
so. I
I don't know. Maybe he's lying. Maybe they are Thai. They just don't want to be C. I don't know. But I think Lockdown is Singaporean.
I'm pretty sure Lockdown is not Singaporean. I'm not sure exactly where he resides in.
Mysteries of Lockdown. We need to find out where this guy lives, and we need to find him right now. Let's call Liam Neeson, please.
By the way, Lockdown does play on the Korean Battle.net region as well.
Oh, crazy. Game
Yep.
3 begins right now, and we are now going into this game. So we got on the blue team, MiTH.Heroes. icefrost as Sergeant Hammer. TNK onto Rhaegar. Bangabelix playing as Vala. R5 onto Diablo. No CSM as the Uther. And on the red team, we got a Mixed. Kazu playing as Tyrande. Max playing as the ETC. Hickey onto Nazeebo. Vashdog playing as the Tassadar, last but not least. Lockdown on the Zagara, Flying Queen Mother. I don't know what. But yeah. So it seems like game's going to start. Straight off split push mechanic from MiTH.Heroes. They're very well versed in this map. I lost, I think, to MiTH on this map like more than 10 times, but let's not talk about me. So we have that sentry being picked up quickly by the red team.
R5 just gonna tank Banglings to the face.
I don't know why he did that, but
Because he's Diablo, man.
Diablo. Badass. It's just like, this is a trap. You don't want to stay near the tower. You don't want to stay near the gate. A quick overpower into Shadow Charge and you're done. Seems like we're not going to get any action pre-first chest. 5 seconds till the chest spawns. Vashdog knocking a little bit. So far looks so good. 3 men on the top part of the lane. Kazu in the mid. And it seems like the chest is going to spawn right now. Here we go. R5 is not going to get his chest. Trust me. He's too slow. Random Lunar Flare. Not going to connect. Kiki comes in. Speed some extra saliva there. Summon some spider as well. And it seems like they're not gonna get the coins. Wow.
Well,
Them donations is strong.
3 coins just bounced their way, and they're just like, oh, thank you.
And you know what's interesting is that Max didn't care about those coins. He could have just power slided that direction, stun someone maybe, get those coins, but they're like, I don't know what they're doing. They're just having fun right now. Poisonous Toad's coming out quickly. And they are also going to try and pull back. Meanwhile, mid lane, no CSM. R5, they're really kind of fine. I'm not expecting these ranged heroes to, go near the tower. So they will not get flicked past the gate. They will not even get any damage on the tower. But no, speaking of it, Vashdog makes a mistake. He does have that skill though, so he's going to be okay. And the Flames of Hell burning our poor Executioner Testar. But he's going to be okay. So let's look at Testar. He's got Dimensional Shift. It doesn't pick any talents yet. Speaking about talents, I'm sorry, but here we go. And back to bottom lane. Lockdown is here. He's got 5 coins against icefrost. icefrost actually bit him so hard. And 5 coins. A big win for Sergeant Hammer. I don't know. What do you have to say there, Ray, when you see such play? Zagara getting confused.
Well,
Charmed by Hammer.
Hubris?
I don't know. I think that's a really interesting position to be in. ETC Talon looks okay. Double healing ward. We got Psi Infusion. We got Pierce. Gathering Power and Venom. Reconstitution. That's fine. Right click Hammer. Standard Uther. Healing Diablo, as in amplified healing Diablo, and very standard stuff. Except for Vala.
Yeah, the puncturing arrow. Okay.
Puncturing arrow is a little bit
going
weird.
for a hybrid build.
Normally, you just invest in one, either the multi-shot or the Hungering Arrow.
Yeah.
But this time around, this Vala is a little confused.
I like multi-shot more.
Yeah, I agree. Multi-shot's got a lot of talent. R5 charges in.
Okay.
It was a little bit of overpower on the Lockdown. Lockdown without any extra good follow-up, except for the stun from no CSM, is not going to go down, in fact. But he just decides not to go in for some weird reason. And we'll take a detour. Shadow charge again. Here comes the ETC with 6 coins. But the Lockdown is going to be okay. Max, though, is actually very dangerous. He's got 6 coins right now. And the healing ward being used. Lockdown still not dying. And a Shadow charge again on the R5. And meanwhile, bottom lane, seems like we're not going to get any kills today.
R5 either missed that second overpower or he didn't.
I think it's on
wait.
cooldown.
Yeah, he didn't wait for the cooldown. Overpower is 2 seconds longer cooldown than Shadow Charge. So he might have just been, he wasn't, maybe he doesn't play Diablo enough. It's not second nature. You should always try to wait so that you can combo.
Yeah. Friendly information from Ray. Do note it is 2 seconds longer. And that said, we are now going into the game. No, I mean, we are already 4 minutes into the game. Hold on, I'm getting information that we haven't changed the screen yet. Let's check that. Okay, so here we go. Mid tower is, I might get trolled. I don't know. I get trolled all day, but mid tower goes down. Vashdog is going to do some right-click damage there. And on the flip side, chest going to spawn again. And they're just going to knock on it. Bank dropping. Great Lunar Flare from Kasu though. And R5 gonna push them away. And the Lunar Flare again can connect as well. I have to say that's actually very good. But meanwhile, Max gonna turn in 10 coins by himself.
Yep, okay, so this game's going a lot better for MiTH.
But still, they are gonna lose the...
Yeah, but they are gonna get bombarded right here.
Yeah, they're gonna lose the mid, which means that we might see Raid Team with a level 10 first. Lockdown. Man, Baneling to the face completely. icefrost dropping very low. Hydralis still wants a little bit extra damage there. Are we gonna see Oracle being used as well? Yep, they do lose the fort because they lost the tower as well. So good job on Raid Team.
Oh, R5, are you sure you want to engage into
Yeah, it's got
level
Uther in
10?
this area right now. They are gonna snatch the camp. Oh, but level 10 already. They do get a cam at the end of the day. R5 dropping a little bit low. He's got 5 coins. Needs to be careful. No CSM can die. We don't care. But you're going to see the overpower. A bit of the shield. That's his own protective shield, by the way. Baneling Rush not going to connect. The Hunter Killer going a bit more. Vashdog popping Archon. Most of that ultimates are being used, by the way, except for Stage Dive, Starfall, and what seems like Ravenous Spirit. Great overpower on Vashdog. He uses Dimension Shift. It's going to be okay. And no kills again on the blue team. So far, we are stuck at 1 kill each side.
Yeah, but there's a full 1 level advantage for Mix.
Yeah, I think half a level advantage, strictly speaking. But
Yeah, it's a half now, sorry.
but they do have the mid lane completely addressed coming up from the red team side. So they don't have to worry so much. For the blue team, unfortunately, they don't have even the coins to work with. Let's check the coins. And this is actually one of those maps that I hate because we actually have to check this. Alright, so we got more than 10 coins, but they just don't care to turn in right now. On the flip side, Kasu dropping. Kasu with the 1 coin is going to be safe. Max is also fine. And we're going to zoom back in. Seems like that's it. They're just going for very passive play.
Actually, I'm not sure why MiTH isn't trying to force the issue with Hammer. Hammer's playing defense.
Oh, Hammer!
Yeah.
Hunter Killer doing a lot of work, but he's
Hammer's playing defense against Zagara, which I don't know. They should just like bring more people down and like just siege up.
They should.
Yeah.
I think Hammer is stronger than Zagara in some instance, but really needs some support. And also, we have to give Vashdog the credit here. The Tassadar has been bottom lane helping Zagara a little bit from time to time.
Yep. Really good rotations.
Yeah, that's the main reason why, you know, every single time this situation happens, Side Storm happens, they have to pull back. icefrost, now without thrusters, will not overextend. Meanwhile, nOcsm getting stunned. Great combo again. Diablo charges in, doesn't achieve anything. They also lose the sentry. Some heals from Uther, not good enough. They do get the Bruiser Cam on the blue team side. And it seems like top lane is still going to get addressed. Tyrande is going to stay and commit to that lane there. Vashdog going to heal himself. The healing was very selfish play, but still, whatever works, works. They are going to turn in the coins right now. Banelings. Nope, the pirate going to tank it all. Actually, I think it actually expired. I don't think pirates matter, right?
I'm actually not sure about that. I don't play Zagara that often.
Maybe we can check with a good Zagara player. Leave your comments in the stream chat if you think that the Pirate Blackheart blocks the Baneling. But that's it. Tyrande does stay committed here, and most of the Bruiser Cam minions there are gone. Kasu is also going to pull back, but they do try and level the playing field here a little bit. They're not going to get the fort, unfortunately, but it is going to be low. Bank goes in, Shadow Charge. Hickey a little bit of trouble right now, but there goes the Healing Ward, should be fine. Bank Obelix again, not going to get anything out of the exchange. Min on flip side, TNK up against the ETC. That's the Rhaegar. And you're going to see the Side Storm slow as well. And Rhaegar goes down, and it's not too quick. We're going to see the Ancestral Healing a little bit too late. Not going to achieve anything on the flip side. nOcsm is going to try and take on Zagara by himself, which is a little bit bad. Queen of the Storm is going to be in a good spot. And then perfect Lunar Flare picks off Vala. R5, very tanky. Chest spawning at the worst possible time for the blue team right now. 2 men down, 3 below. They're going to lose the top chest. Hickey is already there, and Tassadar.
They're going to lose both chests.
They're going to lose both chests. They're not even able to contest the bottom lane chest right now. Tassadar is just like, just like a reach man.
Yeah, the players just letting themselves get picked off. It's like they're just careless.
Very, very careless. It's like a lack of communication again. Vashdog with 10 coins, turning in. He gets it off really nicely.
Yeah.
1 full level difference for Mixed.
It says a lot when it's 10 minutes in the game, and you're the Hammer team, and you haven't taken a single fort.
Yeah, I think it says a lot.
Yeah.
That's actually a very good point. Zagara actually making it work here. I haven't really seen that composition yet, but Baneling's going in. Here comes a little bit extra infested drop as well, and Devouring Maw not going to connect, unfortunately. Well, Ray team isn't really playing very well as well. I don't see that combo coming out as much, except for perfect stuns coming up from Tyrande. But no 5v5 big combo. It could also be because that the whole team on MiTH.Heroes isn't really sticking as a team right now.
The red team is just, they're winning by just like better map movement and like out-rotating the opponents, catching them off guard.
Great uses of skill, but no big team fight combos yet. There will not be Devouring Maw for the next team fight, I think. And a great Lunar Flare again. Starfall being used. Starfall here does a lot of work against the fort. The whole team still pushing on to keep below. TNK in spot. Bank also here. Bank has got the Rain of Vengeance. Diablo has got a Epoch, but still not going to use it. There goes the Overpower, and also going to see a little bit extra Rain of Vengeance coming down. And Divine Storm Nazebo not dead yet. Apoc not used. Ravenous Spirit not used as well. They're still waiting for each other. But if they wait any longer, MiTH is not going to have a good spot to be in. Ravenous Spirit not going to be used yet. And we're still going to see the Ancestral Healing. No CSM might just drop here. No CSM gets walled in perfectly by the Nazebo zombie walls. And TNK getting a bit of slow. Uther with a good stun. R5 still goes in. APOC, and there it goes. You're going to see that extra APOC cancellation being used, but it's a bit too late. 2 men down already. And that's why MiTH cannot afford to wait here. Hickey might just be in a bit of trouble. R5 with 5 coins. Going to be okay. Hickey now going to try and chase after TNK. We got a whole team still pushing. And a bit of a shadow charge being used as well. The Hell Flames not hurting the team at all at this point in time. Core getting challenged in just 12 minutes. And Mix is already at the core. 16 seconds before Hammer comes out. Devouring Maw connects only on Rhaegar. And R5 has got a lot of health here, but the Rhaegar is also going to be okay. They will try and buy some time. Core at 93 and still dropping. 4 seconds before Hammer comes back out. Shadow Charge misses, unfortunately. No CSM dropping very low. Rhaegar, no heals yet. And no CSM might just go down, will go down. Max in a pretty good and dangerous spot. And there goes the Ancestral Healing on Vala. But Vala taking a lot of damage. But that said, Uther does go down. And Uther is dead already. But that said, ETC also goes down. Seems like Nazebo is gone. They overstayed their welcome. And Lockdown going to try and pull back Kasu as well. Seems like they're going to get all the coins right now for the blue team. Could be a potential comeback situation for them.
Potentially, but yeah, it's still it's still an uphill task. But they'll get.
They got top lane pushing. They got those gates down. They will not get the.
Yeah, they got 2
tower.
forts. They got 2 forts like while all that fighting was going on. So that was good for them. And they'll get 1 more with this hand in. Yeah.
Oh, hold that thought. We might see an engagement. Kazu is camping.
Kazu. Arrow.
Oh, that's all he needs to do there. Very nice. Tyrande is not even looking at Diablo.
Sentinel? Okay.
Yeah, he's just buying time. Good job.
Right click once. Nope.
Nope. Oh, okay. Too much. This is not good. Tyrande is going to die. And that's what happened when you buy time. But stage dive, I don't think they're going to cycle here. No, they're not. So let's check the replay. Okay, this is what happened. They were pushing bottom so strong. The fort, the keep rather, is gone. No CSM dropping very low, and he dies. Max taking a lot of damage. Ancestral Healing on Vala just in time. And Max seems like he gets complete right-click attack damage from both icefrost and the Vala there.
This replay was like way after like when they're just like overstaying for the fun of it. But the interesting part about that fight was like R5 was really just holding on to his Apocalypse, like just refusing to use it until he sees the Ravenous Spirit. And yeah, Hickey eventually gives in and is like, fine, I'll use it. Just use your Apoc. And Hickey like immediately cancels Ravenous and walks out of it.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you think that's actually a right choice?
Well, okay, the thing is, they did use a Apoc and they lost 2 people like back before that.
Because the chest spawn, we have back-to-back cannonballs for MiTH.Heroes. They may still win this game. R5, great overpower. Max, he does have the stage dive. We'll talk about the Apoc a little bit later, but here we have no CSM, a great stun. Devouring Maw onto Vala only. And Vashdog, we've Archon up already. Baneling's coming in. No CSM taking a little bit of extra damage. And there goes the stage dive. Nazebo using Ravenous Spirit, but where is the APOC? The APOC not being used. Full duration on the Ravenous Spirit. This is a huge mistake on R5 part. He did not press the R. And that's a big problem right now. The whole team getting wiped. All that's left is Diablo. He's going to give in those coins as well. He's going to try and run. Hunter's Mark being used. Psionic Storm coming as well. He's still buying time. He's taking damage, and he goes down at the end. All the coins go to the raid team.
Wow, that was a fatal mistake.
Fatal error. 404. Webpage not found. R5, APOC not found.
Yeah.
Hickey now getting pushed in. Let's hold off and wait a little bit. R5, he uses the APOC, not needed. And it's going to pull back. And it's interesting to note that APOC actually, I think the cooldown is a bit longer than Ravenous Spirit.
He had it up.
Yeah, I mean, he had it, for sure. I checked.
Yeah.
It's a mistake. Level 20, 15 minutes in. Game looks like it's done. They had a chance to win. Unfortunately, one big mistake, and it's gone. Let's check the replay right now. So here we go.
Yeah.
You see the APOC on the top left. It's actually lighted up.
Yeah.
I wish we could slow-mo this, but...
R5, like, okay, okay, Revenus is gonna come soon, but when Revenus comes out, R5 is like running south towards the Merc camp. So
Yeah. Ravenous, he doesn't see it.
yeah, he doesn't see it, and I don't know like how the team is communicating, but you know, like maybe no one was like yelling at him to press the APOC as well.
Yep. But I'd like to point out that Uther actually cancelled the Ravenous, but it is 2 seconds too late.
Yeah, that's way too late.
Way too late. Ravenous killed the hammer. It killed, I think he even killed Rhaegar in that instance, and that's it. So Uther did try and save, but unfortunately it's just not enough. So we got Mixed winning against MiTH.Heroes, and we'll end MiTH.Heroes streak on the Hero C Showcase. And I would like to say that at this point in time, we enjoy everyone's companionship today in the Twitch chat. Thank you guys for tuning in. This would be it for the Hero C Showcase, and hope you guys enjoy it. But yeah, so any insights on the last game? Execution problem, draft problem, face problem, I don't know.
Well, okay, I don't think they were pushing hard enough with the hammer. You know, like
Yep.
I mentioned before, like the hammer is defending against the Zagara, which shouldn't be the case. You can just commit more bodies down there to the lane. You know, just it will be worth your time. You know, even if you lose one lane XP, you can have one guy. You can have the Vala who has decent wave clear, running between the top two lanes, which aren't very far apart. He can soak like 80% from each lane. He won't lose that much running between lanes. Then meanwhile, you just have everybody else, like, you know, just like find the opportunity, like when you know that okay, they're not down south, they're taking a mercs or some or they're moving around somewhere else on the map. Just force the push. You know, you can at least get the front gate and the two towers down. You can get good damage, probably maybe even the whole fort if they don't respond in time. So they didn't force the push enough with hammer. You have hammer,
Yeah.
so you should force. And well, so they're like, if you look at the map, like if you just look at the like your fast forwarded version of the mini map for the first 10 minutes, it's like they're like playing defense almost all the time. They're in their half of the map.
Yeah.
You know, they never went for anything aggressive. Which they don't have to go aggressive, but they should have gone for push with hammer. And yeah, then well, they basically gave Mix the free roam of the map. You know, they ran around taking all the mercs.
Yeah.
They took all the coins. They had majority of the coins in the
Yeah.
game.
Even ETC had 10 coins.
Yeah. So
And that's a
yeah,
lot of coins.
they
for
had
the
too much
cow.
freedom. They gave way too much freedom. Like if you know they are taking a merc, taking something, you know,
Mm-hmm.
you have to either seize the opportunity, force the issue, force a reaction from them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, then yeah. So it becomes that instead of them going where they want, because when you force the issue somewhere, you force a response. If they don't respond, then you get something for free. If they respond, then you're forcing their movement. Then you know you can play around that. Like you can, okay, we're gonna push this fort for 10 seconds. We're gonna force them to come down. We're gonna back off. Then meanwhile, Vala, you're up there. You push top now. You know, you have to do it's like the push and pull. So yeah. So but they were not doing were not really doing anything of that. They were just like, okay, oh shit, Zagara's pushing my lane. I'm sitting here to defend. You guys do something. I'm defending.
Do your own thing.
Yeah.
Right. So unfortunately for them, Mixed had the cash cow, and the cash cow turned in, and it's really, really good. So that's the early game for them, and effectively, I would say that Mixed actually had a game in the bag the whole time. There was just moments where there were back-to-back sieges that made it possible for them to come back, and that's the beauty of Black Hearts Bay. It's not always done. There's always that comeback factor in Black Hearts Bay. You want to make sure that you've nailed that extra, the final nail into the coffin. And that's where I think that MiTH wasn't able to do at the end of the day.
Yeah, but Mixed towards the end, you know, in the final the push at the bottom where they lost 4, they were just like, you know, playing like YOLO already.
Yeah.
If they were playing like properly, carefully, they wouldn't have died there. They would have pulled back beforehand, and then they would have like not lost the lead at all.
You're
so,
right.
Yeah.
They were playing differently. I think they got too confident from the first wipe that they got. They didn't really play well.
Yeah. Well, they knew the advantage they had. They know that.
Yeah, I think they noticed that.
They know that if they stay, they're gonna die eventually. But you know, it's just like when you play pubs, it's like, you know, you already have a
when
3
you play puffs.
Yeah, when you play pubs, you have a 3-level lead. You just go in their base. You take down the keep. You just stay there. You know, it's like, you know, the farm them at the fountain mentality from Dota, or you know, or something.
Yeah. Found them at the fountain. You're right.
Yeah.
And,
So like they didn't really. I don't think they really cared by then. You know, they know that even if they wipe us eventually, they are not gonna get back enough of a lead to really threaten us.
I think the level was fair.
Yeah.
But the bigger mistake was on MiTH's part at the end, the last engagement there.
Yeah, the
that was bad.
The non-use of the epoch really cost them, but they already lost so much health by then. The starfall, just
Just from the starfall.
Yeah, just the starfall and the storms and the damage and
the Archon.
yeah. So even if he had an immediate epoch on the Ravenous, they still lose that fight. They don't lose it as bad, but they still lose at least 2 people.
I think that they took the wrong approach. They shouldn't have forced the team fight then. They shouldn't have pushed bottom. I think that was a bit too greedy. Yeah. They may want to try and overcome one final push. Maybe you can win, but they end up giving away the game.
Well, they could have actually tried to go all in on the Nazeebo. So instead of saving your Apok, you use the Apok to kill the Nazeebo.
Yeah.
So he doesn't even get the Ravenous off.
Yep.
But maybe they okay, because you see they have Tesla shield, but Tyrande is a small heal. It's not an ultra heal.
It's not a big deal.
It's not
Tyrande.
ancestral.
Right.
So they could definitely burst through that, but at the same time they don't have that good burst on their team.
Yeah, they don't.
But they could have tried for it. If you burn charge, overpower, Apoc, Utter Stun, Divine Storm, just burn the Divine Storm on him because probably ETC is around the area, so you'll probably get Nazeebo plus someone. The Divine Storm is probably worth using anyway. Then
you chain that with Apoc, I think they can kill Nazeebo.
Yeah, hammer out, Vala just throw everything, kill.
Yeah, they still got Vala, so that's the thing. The Vala was on run half the time in the bottom engagement, being walled out by Starfall. The whole team was pulling back.
They probably should have just tried to go for an immediate kill on Nazeebo. If they manage to get Nazeebo straight off, okay, they can probably fight the rest.
Yeah, they shouldn't have split into two. I think that the main problem I have with them is that Vala was down below with Diablo, and you have the Hammer going directly back. So they were splitting into 2 different portions, and that's weakness for them. You cannot have that kind of team fight with Ravenous being used on the behind.
That duration of Ravenous is just
I have to say that's actually because of Tyrande. Tyrande Starfall forced them to split into 2. They were too far ahead. They want to avoid most of Starfall. They went down. Then those behind were already moving back. And
correct.
It's all Tyrande. It's all Nazeebo. That was a really good game played by Mixed.
Yep.
All right, so we are going for supper. We hope you guys will join us. We will not tell you where we are going, but yeah. So that's it. Thank you guys for joining us today, for tuning to the stream. We will be back next week, and there will be an interesting challenge. The Vietnamese community has challenged the Singaporean community next week.
Oh, really?
So the winner of the Heroes Community Cup this Saturday, and that's happening at Oasis, that's happening on 21st of March, will face off against the Vietnamese champion. That's happening. They're having a tournament this Saturday as well. And it's going to be champion versus champion. It's coming to you live, 9 p.m. next Thursday night. So I haven't told this to the community yet, and I'll tell them on Saturday. But if you guys are playing on Saturday, please be prepared for the stream on Thursday. And this is actually a very friendly invitational. The Vietnamese is just, they're just feeling left out. They want to be part of C again. So so we're trying to bring that back in, and we hope you guys enjoyed this stream. That's it. I'm Babel. Join me today is Ray. Ray, shoutouts, please.
Well, as usual, shoutouts to all aspiring competitive players. Please try, just come and compete. You've seen how every week we give you these show matches, and I give you this insight on how people play the matches. And just come and play. If you need advice on your team, you can come talk to me whenever you see me at I'll be usually at most of the Heroes gatherings in Singapore. I can give you advice on how to run your team. I give you more ideas on strats and everything. So come and compete. This is a really fun game. This game is going to be big in the future. So yeah, come and compete. And also to all my new team that I put together.
Oh yeah.
Shout outs to all of you guys for joining me on this this adventure.
The midlife folks that we have in this midlife adventure.
Yeah, we're all the old folks right now.
Not old, but midlife. Yeah, that's right. And also, I think we are going to have a player center in Singapore. So what's a player center is that it's a chance to meet fellow community members, to form teams of 5, compete, and to train up. We did announce the Heroes League Singapore, and that is back in February. So we do announce that it's going to happen really soon. The announcement is going to come next month as well. And yeah, that's it. Shout out to my family and friends for supporting, especially my girlfriend, and to the production team for doing a good job. Although there's a bit of an internet issue, that's why the stream went down. But yep, that's it. Also, shout outs to everyone for tuning in. Thank you. And to the Singapore community. See you guys on the 21st of March at Oasis. And we'll be there. Thanks.